Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Intuitive Energy Forecast for October 20th, 2021. Happy full moon. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Arlene Grace. So I've been sitting in this energy for, I don't know, like almost 2 hours, just being in it, being within myself and feeling what was rising up. And it's interesting. It's always interesting. But the energy that's rising up today is this beautiful opportunity for you to notice the physical transformation that's happening within your body. Some of you may be feeling aches, pains, you may be feeling pressure in the head, you may be feeling things in the belly. And so I'm going to invite you just to do I was going to call it swamp, but it's not, a clearing by coming into the body. And if you have watched my videos before, I'm going to ask you to be safe. And if you're driving, to come back. And if you're not, to take this invitation to come in to the heart. And I can already feel there's these speaks to the physical is changing. And not just the physical body, the physical experiences that you're having in your life are shifting. And this can be because you've decided something new. You've decided to have something new. Right. So I'm going to invite you to breathe into the body. And if you're comfortable, place a hand over the heart. A hand over the heart so that you can focus your energy to the heart. And as you breathe in peace, exhale ease. I'm going to invite you all to ask yourselves a question. And the question is, what parts of myself have I abandoned? And simply allow for those to present themselves in your body. You might feel a tightness in the heart, or I'm feeling a churning in the belly. The skin is actually vibrating. I can feel the mind and the ears. I can feel hurt and I can feel pain. And these places where we may have rejected ourselves, where we may have abandoned ourselves, where we may have given our authority away, allow them to simply rise. All of these little hurts, these little places where we turned our back on ourselves, allow them to rise. Allow the shame to rise. Allow the interesting disappreciation is coming up. The idea of not being worthy, of not being valid is rising. The mind is freeing itself of confusion. The throat feels so tight and raw. Invite in ease. These little abandonments, these little places where we reject ourselves happen all the time. It happens when we look in the mirror and we compare ourselves to the people we see on Instagram. We compare our face to the look of a photo. We compare ourselves to, we compare our bodies. We control our bodies through diet and through supplement. We take medications, or we, take other things in order to suppress our emotions. Many of us may be awakening to this idea that, we've given away our authority, we've given away our body to someone who told us they knew better. And yet now we look at the confusion that is there, that's always been there, and we wonder, And so we're going to allow this all to rise, the guilt, the shame, the hurt, the sadness, disregard and disdain. Interesting, in the sexual organs, I'm feeling control and disregard and rejection. And I keep on hearing the word little hurts, little hurts, little hurts, little hurts, little hurts. And that's what's rising up. All of these little places where you with your mind may have hurt your own feelings, or all of those places where someone said something to you and you took that to be true. You know, the aunt that says, wow, you look like you've gained 5 pounds, or that looks too tight, or whatever that is. Allow that to rise. Today with the full moon, it's in Aries, and Aries, while I was feeling in, is this fury energy. It's this, there's this rage that just wants to rise up and out of the body. It wants to be released. And so if you're feeling any rage, allow it to rise up in this space. Allow it to go. There's a beautiful opportunity to come into strength, to come into movement forward and creating this space that we are in the body right now, to come into deeper love. You may have been witnessing within yourself or within those that are in your life, these highs and lows. It's been fascinating to see people or yourself where you're like, oh my God, I'm loving life. Life is amazing. This is great. This is perfect. Oh my God. And then something small might happen. It's like, fuck, life sucks. It was so good with my partner. And then I don't get a text and you're like, this feels like shit. And so there's this witnessing of yourself or in others where there's this, ooh, I'm feeling this need to be pulled into that, but I just want to be done. And so there's this energy of, yeah, I'm going to let go. I am giving to God. I'm giving to universe. I'm giving it up. And so I'm done with you, and I'm done with you, and I'm done with you. And way back there, I'm done with you too. And it may not necessarily mean that you are done with people per se, but you're done with the getting pulled in to their story, because deep in your heart, you know they're not their story. Deep in your heart, you know that they're not their tale of woe. You know that they're not a victim. You know that they're not whatever. You know that they are living their own life and that you have absolutely no control of it. In fact, when you can see people in their cycle of, I don't know, let's use an example, a cycle of, bad girlfriends, bad girlfriend, different face, bad girlfriend, different face, bad girlfriend, different face, but they're all the same kind of cycle. Or even a money woe. I don't have enough money for this, and I don't have enough money for this, and I don't have enough money for this, even though all of this is like your well-being, and you see these cycles, you know that cycle has nothing to do with you, that they are having their own experience. And so as you are witnessing it, as it is being mirrored to you, you get to look at that and you get to say, okay, well, what's my possibility here? It has nothing to do with me. I have my own patterns. I have my own life, and I have my own experiences that I'm living. And yes, I'm in vicinity with this person. Perhaps it's your partner, and they're acting out some sort of cycle. Okay, great. Let them live their cycle. Has nothing to do with me. In this place, I actually have a possibility what is available to me. And so there is this opportunity today to awaken to that, to notice, oh, oh, we don't need to come into this place of codependency. We can actually shift that today, because that is what's coming through. All of these places where you get to see your own codependency to the outside world, to the diet supplements, to aspects of your job, to your partner, to your mom, to your family, to your kids. And you get to pull back and move into this place of observer. I'm going to observe, not get pulled in. Because I'm done with that. I'm done with getting pulled into these drama triangles. I'm done. And so it's a beautiful day to witness that and to notice, to notice where you have come, to congratulate yourself for what you have accomplished, to see that, I don't even know, like to see that there's so much more that is possible to you as you continue to move forward in this journey. And so today, pay attention to what's happening in the body, noticing where it is that the body wants to go, meaning the body may want to go move, it may want to go stretch, it may want to go for a walk. You may want to go for a cigarette. And it does, then it's just kind of pulling back and it's like, okay, well, what is the need here? Is this I'm just doing this unconsciously, or is it that I'm actually feeling this desire to go have a cigarette? There's an opportunity to pause, to have that sacred pause, to notice the actions that you are taking, to notice where you may continue to abandon or reject yourself, parts of yourself, and to end that pattern now to create a new one. Yesterday, you leapt into trusting into whatever it is that you wanted to create. And so today you get to see what may be in the way of that. And it may be the ideations of other people. You may discover, hey, what I'm seeing over there doesn't necessarily mean it's true. It doesn't necessarily sound like it's true. And they may look like an authority, but that doesn't feel right to me. So I'm just going to shut off the news. Just going to put down my phone. Beautiful. Your invitation today is to take moments to come back into the body, to notice the aches and pains, to witness them, to love them, to fill the space in this moment. As we've done this clearing, as we've come into deeper awareness together, I'm going to invite you to feel into your body and to ask yourself, what does love feel like? Feel the power of that. Feel every single cell is opening up in your body. What does love feel like? What does love feel like? And notice how just in a couple of minutes that we spent together, how you have already shifted and you are not the same person you were when you came in about 10 minutes ago. It's all in your power. Bless you. Beautiful. Happy full moon. Wishing you all the most amazing day. Any questions, comments, please feel free to share. And if you are curious, if you are interested in discovering the truest essence of you, in falling in love with you, in discovering how being you makes life so simple, then I invite you to DM me and we'll get you scheduled for a clarity call. Beautiful. Wishing you all the most amazing day. Sending you so much love. Bye for now.